Poor Andy. So I was tidying up, and because I was doing gardening yesterday, I'm getting quite a bit done, having a good time here. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, uh, I look down here and I see all this dirt, and I'm like, okay, well, let me, sweep this up. And I look inside, and she'd been pulling dirt out of the different plants and knocking them over to make herself a little bird perch yard up there. That was so fun. She is so precocious and so smart. I should say he. The reason we named her Andy is because I can't handle it. I need to know the gender of this bird. I think I'm gonna have to go to the atrium. I'm gonna have to have a visit. They're probably gonna be like, let go of it. And I'm like, there's no way to do that now. This one has become interdependent, in my opinion. Oh, my nose. Anyway, yeah, I might as well get the music going. Good morning. Oh, yeah, this is KBYU. That's church music. Generally, it's classical music. That's not bad either. I'll go ahead and let that go. Why not have some angels up in the house? I don't see why not. Meanwhile, oh, my sinuses this morning, a little bit dry. Lots of work going on. I need to seriously organize this closet. Doing all my stuff, but that was so cute. I feel really bad because I'm gonna leave what's on the shelf and I'm gonna clean up what's on the floor and let her have at it again today. I'm just gonna call it her. I have no choice. That was my first impression. I thought she was a mother of two eggs. Turned out those were siblings that had frozen and died, and she had made it. So that's why we're keeping her completely under wraps until we get that fro. She has this cute little bird fro, baby bird fro. And so I'm gonna let her have an advantage in her growth. And then we're going to eventually, I've already been putting her in front of this door. She hid under there yesterday. I really got nervous that she flew off, but she was under this cart. And as you can see, this is mostly hemmed in, so it would take some effort for her to get out. And that would be a good middle area. I'm going to be keeping the carpet cool and whatnot, and she can hop out here and play and whatnot. So I think it's a good interim. And then she's always invited back. This is her home. We'll always keep it, for her. What concerns me is she's going to be friends. And hopefully my neighbors don't complain. We're going to see how to handle it without getting bird poop everywhere. It's easy with one, but I don't know about many. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just, be an intrusive mom when she comes home. Hi, Penny. And all the other birds fly away and this kind of thing. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I sure hope you guys have a beautiful week. It's a gorgeous day here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I personally cannot believe how blessed I am today. I think my lens might be a little dirty. There's this haze. But anyway, yeah. Whoa. I just dropped my broom. Now that rag, what I do down there is I wet that. And if there is a real hot spot, because honestly, this is an oven. This tile actually it's so hot you can't step out without heavy duty shoes on. And I tried tanning last year. It was ridiculous, but I'm creating an environment here. I was raised at NASA, so I know a lot about terraforming and how to alter stuff, those oh my gosh, I have a hummingbird. Hello, little hummingbird. I will have something for you tomorrow. Actually, here's my hummingbird feeder and the mix I had. Is it back here? No. Ouch, that hurt. Anyway, I also live right around the corner from the Dollar Tree if I need to go grab more. Oh, and YouTube, I can DIY it. Okay, so looks like I have a new assignment. That little hummingbird, I don't know if I got him on film. Hope I did. But, yeah, okay. That just happened. As you can see, I've got some dishes to do. I've got lots of stuff. I made this last night. I put glue on it. It's at the top. To set it, don't notice my unmanicured hands. I'm going to do that today. Sometimes a girl's got to have her hands free. I mean, I get into the nitty gritty of work. You see that? It's all fun. I like it. Anyway, I know what it means, and that's the way art is sometimes. You'll make stuff that's not even set. Yeah, you'll make things to please yourself, and I often have others come at me with, oh, I want to buy it, and you're like, oh, I'll make you one for you. I don't mind that, and I won't even charge them because I know they wanted to buy that one. Then I'll be like, look, I'll make you one for free, okay? Just because I love you, but I don't sell my soul. I don't know how to explain it, just, I don't know. Anyway, again, like I said, it's funny because I had that on there, listening to an oracle this morning, and they're so precious with how they do, I mean, these guys tap in, I'm not going to lie, all right? But there's where when you got gifts and stuff, you've got higher temptations. And so they think, okay, I'm singing to the ethers. I know this stuff's true. So now I'm just going to start squirreling and teaching what I think from my heart. And demons are sitting right there going, So you wanted to play with spirituality, okay? And see, the thing is, the spirituality is simply the act of being spiritual. And that's anybody who wants to tap into their soul, okay? But people are trying to change the definition of spiritual to demonic, okay? If you're dealing with priestcraft, witchcraft, sorceries, and whatnot, pharmakia even, you are dealing with karmic, demonic things, okay? Anyway, I'm just going to let it go at that because I got to be honest with you. I don't want to spoil my beautiful mood thinking about some of the horrific things that are going on right now. I know Diddy mad, I can tell you that much. And there's a lot going on with connecting, People don't understand that Diddy, Clive, oh man, let me tell you, people need to look real much closer into the Whitney Houston. All the people there's a reason that everyone's so cowed and frightened. If you can take somebody out like Whitney and just get away clean, and then on top of it, have her funeral done as an old Egyptian rite. If you'll notice, the entryway as you go in, the foyer, both sides, sarcophaguses. Anyway, moving on. You stay prayed up. Keep that spiritual armor strong. If you can, fast at least once this week, because I'm telling you, it will give you power you never knew you had. Anyway, just know that I love you, and I really appreciate you spending your day with me. And let me tell you another thing that's really important. If you don't pray throughout your day, you're not being guided properly. You just don't even get it. You're literally surrounded by the third of the hosts of heaven that have fallen, and they don't have to destroy you. All they have to do is neutralize you, as long as they can keep you lukewarm. But unfortunately, some of us get so led astray that we do get destroyed, and it's just absolutely sad. And nature is showing us all around us just how delicate life is and how perilous it can be. Have you not seen an entire horde of insects wiped out? That's why it hurts God so much. Anyway, I'll talk to you more about that later. Just have a wonderful day, and remember that God loves you, and so do I.